Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope you're doing well and staying safe out there. We have some new glams to swatch. Everything that you're looking at here is launching this Friday, August 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we're going to take a look at two Facebook group customs that are launching on September 1st, and we'll get into those very last. First up, we're going to swatch those three polishes on the left. This is the new Sunnydale Trio, some more polishes inspired by Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this beautiful polish right here. And of course, as always, I'm going to do 2 coats of everything today. And I found that almost every single one of these polishes, I was able to reach opacity in just those 2 coats for my full hand swatch. I'll let you know if anything needed a 3rd coat. So as you can see, this is a beautiful dark kind of purpley shade with lots of flakies. This one is very dramatic and vibrant on the nails with all of those bright pops of green and orange coming out of the dark, like indigo glowing shimmery base. So just gorgeous. Next up, we're moving on to I Hope Evil Takes MasterCard. And this is a similar vibe, but with different shimmers and different flakies. So again, here we have this deep kind of purpley toned base, but with a really, really strong green shimmer. And then the flakies, I believe, are like a red, pink to orange shift, and just applies like a dream, like glam polishes always do. And they are so densely packed with components that even if you have a slightly sheerer base, you are usually getting your coverage at the 2 coats because it just has so many flakies or glitters in there that it covers up your whole nail. So that is just beautiful. I Hope Evil Takes MasterCard. And of course, I have macro shots for you of everything today as well, because I want you to see all the fun components that they chose for each polish. You're the One Buffy is totally different in that we are going over towards like a very dark berry shade. And then of course, again, we have shimmer and flakies. So same story here. I'm going to swatch it for you in 2 coats, and my full hand swatch is going to be 2 coats as well. So if you are collecting all of these Glam Polish Buffy the Vampire inspired polishes, there are quite a few by now, and they're all dramatic and gorgeous, and I love them. So there's You're the One Buffy, and very deep vampy shade with gorgeous flakies in blues and purples and fuchsia. Okay, so we're gonna move on. This is the Chillin' Like a Villain Part 2 collection from Glam Polish. It is coming this Friday, that's tomorrow, August 28th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the first villain that we're going to kick this collection off with today is, of course, Cruella de Vil. We have this really iconic white, red, and black polish here for her iconic look. So we have the white base Crelly, we have Shifty Shimmer in the base that's giving me a lot of red vibes. That's just 2 coats there. It's very densely packed with red and black glitters in a variety of sizes. So that's super gorgeous, the first polish in the collection. Next up we have It's a Dangerous World Out There for a Toy, inspired by Stinky Pete the Prospector from Toy Story 2. What a creep of a jerk villain. This is a super fun polish. It's a Dangerous World Out There for a Toy is described as a blue Crelly with red glitter mix and shifting iridescent flakies. And doesn't he get what's coming to him in the end? Well, I don't want to give you any spoilers. If you haven't seen Toy Story 2, you need to watch it. But, you know, of course, the villain gets their comeuppance, and it's all good in the end. So this is beautiful, fully opaque in 2 coats. There's my 2 coat swatch. And, of course, I will have a macro there for you as well. So really beautiful, striking colors against that blue. Next up, we have Ixnay on the Upid-Stay. This is a gray Crelly with shifting multi-chrome flakies and Aurora shimmer. I've been saying this name in my head all week, and for the life of me right now, I can't think of who it is that says that. But it's such a good name for this polish. I'm so obsessed. So we have this gorgeous silky gray base, and then this is densely packed with multi-chrome flakies. It looks like we might have 2 different flakies in here. We have kind of the whole rainbow almost, because you have a green and gold shift on the one side, and you have the reds and the oranges and yellows on the other side. That's just 2 coats again. Ixnay on the Upid-Stay. It'll come to me like as soon as I've finished with filming this voiceover. Off with Their Heads is, of course, inspired by the Queen of Hearts one of the OG Disney villains in my lifetime at least. This lady was really scary to me. In fact, that whole show creeps me out, where at the end she is just totally lost and devastated. I mean, super, super frightening. This is a gorgeous polish. There are all of these beautiful multi-chrome flakies, bringing in a lot of reds and pinks into this beautiful black and white, mostly polish. And of course, I get my full coverage there at the 2 coats. This is just devastatingly gorgeous. All of you Disney fans out there, you have some super must-haves in this collection. That's just 2 coats of off with our heads, exclamation point. And there's the macro, of course. So next up we have the Oogie Boogie Man, which I think is inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas, right? That is probably one of the lesser Disney, like the Disney films that I've watched the least amount of times. I don't know why, but I need to familiarize myself with it again because we're coming up to Halloween, which, I mean, I feel like I have watched this movie quite a bit, but maybe I just don't pay very close attention to this villain. I don't know him very well. But this polish is an ultra neon green with lots of black and purple coloration in there. It's got some blue in there too, as you can see. Love that one. Okay, next up we have Pull the Lever, Kronk. And this I have seen 100 million times because this was his favorite movie for like a whole year and a half, where he watched it every single day. This is inspired by Yzma. She is such a great villain. That show is funny. It's made for adults and kids, I feel like, and I'm obsessed. I'm so glad that this polish is in here. And doesn't that look exactly like Yzma? The maker did such a great job. Beautiful opacity on this purple with lots of black and blue elements in there. So, so great. So that's Pull the Lever, Kronk, and that's like one of the funniest parts in the whole film. So I just love she named it that. Say Hello to the Scream Extractor is inspired by Monsters, Inc., of course. And why can't I think of the villain's name right now? But you guys know who I'm talking about. Always when I think about this movie now, I think about the ride at Disneyland. Well, it's at California Adventure, where you get to just fully immerse yourself in this film. It's so, so fun. And because it's like not a super thrilling ride, we have gone on it a lot. Anyway, I'm going on and on. I'm a Disney fan, guys. This is a beautiful holographic polish. I have a holo shot for you in a minute, just packed with multi-chrome flakies too. So super, super pretty. Say hello to the Scream Extractor. Very dramatic holographic flaky combo there. Next up we have Seize Your Moment. And I'm not exactly sure which Disney film this is from. I'm Googling this in this exact second because I was trying to pull it out of my... Oh, it's from Coco. That's why. Duh. That is another one that I haven't seen a ton. I definitely own all these films because I'm such a Disney fan, but I haven't watched that one a ton. Listened to the music a lot. So inspired, it's interesting. They have a Disney villain that is wearing all this white. You have this beautiful white polish with this gold shimmer here, but he's the villain. And I actually was looking up the other day who the voice actor for that character is, and it's Benjamin Bratt. And I was like, dang, he's really, really good. All right, so that's Seize Your Moment, and that was just 2 coats, guys. This is Trust in Me, another one of my favorite Disney villains, Ka, right? This is a multi-chrome flaky bomb, wherein you could wear it just 1 coat as a topper, or you could build it up in 2 to 3 coats on its own and just wear it full coverage. I'm going to show it to you both ways. I love it full coverage, but it's diverse, so you could totally do it both ways. Beautiful flaky bomb. We have a majority of, here it is as a topper. We have, and I love it over the cocoa polish, but we have a majority of green and gold kind of flakies, but also that pink pull in there too. So this is just 2 coats on its own. The macro is going to make it look a little bit more sparse, but that's because I'm super zoomed in. From, you know, farther back, it was totally opaque in 2 coats. You clumsy little fool. Okay, you guys, this one is so different from everything else in this collection. I really love the contrast. This is, of course, inspired by the Wicked Stepmother in Cinderella. Just such a scary lady. You guys, I was so frightened of this lady when I was growing up. And the recent version when Kate Blanchett plays the stepmother, so good. She's the best part of that show. Anyway, look at that beautiful contrast. It's so divine. These evil, sinister green glitters against that strong magenta berry base. Perfection. This is 2 coats, and that's the final polish in the Chillin' Like a Villain Part 2 collection. We're going to move on to the 2 Facebook group customs. The first one comes from the Fantasmic Flakies Facebook group, and these do require a special code to purchase. You want to make sure and join the Facebook groups. I will link them down in the description bar below as well. Join them to get the code so you can order. Okay, I love the combo of this. This is Catch a Wave, described as a light sky blue Crelly with shifting iridescent flakies, shifting multi-chrome flakies, and aurora shimmer, and it's just perfection at 2 coats. This is just 2 coats here. The colors look so, so great together. Don't miss out on this one, and make sure you go join those groups for a super fun time. Next up, we're going to look at the final polish today from the Hollow Maniacs Facebook group. This is another custom. Go join the group and get the code so you can order it. I'm going to have a hollow shot for this one for you as well, of course. But this one's described as an indigo tinted hollow with shifting iridescent flakies and shifting multi-chrome flakies. It's called Head in the Clouds. Beautiful, like almost denim look to this polish with multi-chrome and iridescent flakies. So, so nice at 2 coats, and of course you're getting that hollow beam in the sun. So that's going to be everything for today. Let me know down in the comments below, are you a Disney villain fan like I am? Which of these polishes was really pulling your attention? I want to know. Thanks for joining me for this video today, you guys. I super appreciate it, and I hope you are well, taking care of yourself and your family. I will see you back for another video very soon. Bye!